What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy from WeldTec Designs, and it's story time. Why do you guys love story time? Because our stories are meant to help you avoid having stories like this. And you're gonna see this awesome E350 behind me, and make sure you guys stay tuned for this whole video because I have some cool stuff to show you. Not to mention on this one, Chris was kind enough to put the whole pop out so we could show you guys the inside of this thing and just how much space it has, because normally when we're on the inside of this, like, it's small, you can't really tell. And there's something else inside this RV that isn't normally in RVs, or at least some of the ones we've showed lately. So you're gonna wanna check that out. All right, we're gonna skip this and we're gonna go to the back of this thing, because I want to show you a new part that's on here, and it's not necessarily a part that we put on, but as you come underneath the back of this thing, how about this nice new jack on here? And you know why this is a nice new jack on there? Is because they ripped the old one off. How do you do that, you know? Pulling into your driveway. That's the story he told us. Ripped one off already, had to replace it. Costs money, you know? We're trying to avoid you guys spending money on things that you don't need to. And we're also gonna talk a little bit about airbags, but not in this video. So if you guys want to know about airbags, I'm gonna boom, throw up a card right there. You guys can check that out. So while we're back here, let's talk about what's going on back here in the back of this thing. And as you look up in there, you can kind of see those flock shocks hanging down in the back, as well as those giant set of leaf springs in order to get this thing all the way up. And man, as we get this side profile, I want you guys just to see how much that slide out comes out. Like, man, a good, I'm gonna say 2 feet plus, which is really cool. That's gonna add a lot of space on the inside of this thing. So a ton of room now in the back, and this is what I wanna point out, is yes, these back of these RVs have this really nice taper to, you know, give you the appearance that it has a lot of ground clearance in the back. It's gonna really give you that nice, you know, a departure angle when you're pulling into a driveway. Unfortunately, it doesn't, because you're gonna have your black and gray water tank hanging down below here, as well as this jack. Now, thank God this jack actually doesn't hang down as low as some of the levelers that we see when you have like the hydraulic levelers on these, but still, one other thing to hang down on there. You know, we just don't want you guys ripping things off the back of this. And speaking of the back of this thing, you guys, oh, Austin just almost took out his melon. We're also gonna have a really cool back bumper coming for you guys, for all you RVers. But let's go check out the front of this thing, show you guys what we did and didn't do. Let's go. $700, that's what we just found out, what it costs to replace the back of that. So I'm gonna save you 700 bucks, put that towards your lift. We're gonna be way ahead, long run. I'm thinking long-term goals here, okay, guys? So we're gonna jump underneath this thing, and I know this one doesn't have it done, but I want you guys to check this out. This is something cool that we've been doing on a lot of them. As you can see, and I'm being blinded by the amount of chrome on this, it is actually that bright and shiny and clean. Some of you guys like the chrome, some of you do not. I'm gonna throw up a card, maybe we'll put a picture. We've done a couple of these where we blacked them out and it looks really cool. Enough talking about that. Let's go lay around and check out some suspension. All right, guys, so you know what we love doing on these things. A lot of these things are all the same. We're doing our Baja Grocery Gator kits. Now, I want to talk about one other thing on these, because quite a few of these RVs, when they've come in, people have upgraded to either the Roadmaster steering stabilizer or the Roadmaster sway bar. And yes, those are great. However, with the lift on here, you don't need those things. And actually on the last RV that we did, we just took all of those components off. So I really want to point out as we lay under here and show you just the stock sway bar that's on here. And then we've added our Fox steering stabilizer to the front of this thing, which is going to be awesome and really makes a big difference in how these things ride. Now, we've put spacers in there in order to drop the sway bar down in order to give you a lot of clearance. And if you are gonna add the Roadmaster kit to yours, just make sure that your tire rods and everything else are going to clear, because they are so much bigger. However, I think the Roadmaster sway bar is like another 700 bucks and the shocks like another 500. So between all these parts that I'm gonna save you money on not buying, so you can just get right to the point and get what you need. I'm gonna save you money in the end, trust me, I promise. I'm not lying here. So as we get down here, you can see we've done our modified beams, we've done our extended radius arms on the front of this thing. You can see our giant coil springs in there, and then our Fox shocks. And that's going to kind of complete the rest of this front end. We'll also take a look at this. We've scooted the wheels forward a little bit with these extended radius arms and the brackets. Another thing is whether you have an old coach or a new coach, another great thing about this kit is it's replacing all of your radius arm pivot bushings and your I-beam pivot bushings as well. So when it comes to preventative maintenance, that's something that is a huge plus. However, in a lot of these newer RVs like this one, it's not really necessary. But just keep that in mind, guys, for all of you guys that have older RVs, and we can do these on 1993 and newer RVs. We can do the same kit on your RV. So a lot of information there, and if I miss something, guys, please make sure that you comment below. Let me know. We'll try to answer any questions you have, but let's go do the fun stuff. Let's go check out the inside of this thing. It's awesome. It's huge. Let's go. All right, guys, this is really incredible. This is the first time I've actually seen this style coach with the slide out. And now this is going to be a full wall slide out here on the driver's side. And you can see just the amount of room here is, you know, you actually put your arms out going from refrigerator over to this vanity over on this side. A ton of room. I really like, I mean, the booth is going to be really big. This is going to fold down to a bed, easily sleep 2 kids. On this particular model, unlike some of the other ones that we've shown you, this is going to have like another queen size bed up there. And look at that, you got like a 35-inch television that's going to swing out. You know, sometimes we can't find the TV. This one, it was easy to find because it's giant. But then in the back, we're going to have our bedroom. And normally we don't get to see this because we have the slide out in, so this is kind of all compressed. So you can see just how much room you have in there and how great this is. If you have 2 people, I mean, what more room do you need than this? Have I told you guys how much radder this is than a Sprinter van? I don't know, just my opinion, you know? I mean, somebody out there's got to tell me, come on, is this better than a Sprinter van? What would you guys rather have, a Sprinter van or this? Comment below. Let me know. I want to see how many Sprinter van fans, who wants an E350, 450 motorhome? At like half the cost too. So this is very nice. You can see I really like this big bathroom, I think, as well. You know, I mean, these are a little RV. I want to say this is coming in at about 24 foot. We'll check the tag when we get out. Now, I told you guys this had something different in it that we don't normally see in some of the other RVs, and it's something simple. It's got an oven. So some of the other RVs that we've gone in tours of are just going to have a drawer or cabinet there. This one is actually going to have the oven, which is really nice. I also think that this one has a lot bigger sink than in some of the other ones. So the pros and cons of that is going to be a lot less cooking area. You can see though that you're going to have the fold up side right here. That's also going to come up and give you a little bit more cooking space. So I love showing you guys the inside of these RVs. Are you guys enjoying the insides as much as the outsides? I dig this thing. This thing's fun. There's the owner right there. We're ready to go on a trip. There he is. There's the man right there. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this RV video. And as I told him, this is like the 4th RV we've lifted, I think. Only 4. Maybe plus a 0 and some more. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy that. If you have any questions about building your RV or lifting it, please comment below. And I know you guys already smash that subscribe button. And until the next video, I will see you later.